guess the movie I'm going to talk about tonight? Well, the one I'm going to talk about tonight is a brand new release from SOV Horror, and it is the one, the only, the legendary Youngblood Evil Intentions. Now, first of all, I'll put a better look of the cover on screen. I don't know who did the art, just this layout by Tony, but I really like the artwork. It has a nice like homemade quality to it. I used to do that with VHS tapes when I was a kid, so I really like that. Now, before I get into the review, what is Youngblood Evil Intentions about? Well, it is about it's Anastasia's birthday, and her older sister Annabelle has a very special gift for her. She is going to turn her into a vampire. Soon after, the pair decide to form an evil army of pint-sized bloodsuckers who intend on wiping out all the adults. As the kinder horde gets bigger and bigger, so does the body count. Now, I don't know about any of you, but I love me a good Killer Kid movie. Be it Children of the Corn, to Mikey, to Devil Times 5, I love watching them. So when I heard this was a Killer Kid movie with a vampire twist, I was like, hell yeah, sign me up. Because I'd never heard of it before Tony announced it. And I love watching new things that are new old things. And that's the thing I like about SOV Horror. He's put out a lot of stuff I've never even heard of, and I love watching them. So I gotta say, with a smile, that I very much enjoyed this movie. It actually reminded me of two of my favorite Killer Kid movies. Beware Children at Play and an SOV called Suffer Little Children. It felt like a mixture of those two. Not as bonkers as those two, especially Beware Children at Play. It's really hard to top the finale of that one. But this movie gives it a good, honest effort, and it was actually a well-made and just incredibly fun little flick. I gotta give huge props to Matt Smith and Myron Smith, who wrote, directed, and did a bunch of other stuff on this movie. They did a really good job, not only writing the script but directing the movie. And the first thing I actually noticed when I took it out of the package is it said 101 minutes. I'm like, that's kind of long for a movie like this. Even like movies like The Ripper, which I absolutely love, it's a little too long at 102 minutes. It does feel 102 minutes. But this movie did not feel 101 minutes. It was very, very well paced. It could be because I was completely engaged into the story that I just didn't care. But it did not feel like 101 minutes to me. It was very, very well paced. So I got to give huge props to Myron Smith and Matt Smith for, writing a reasonably paced script and directing a reasonably paced movie. So big props to you too for doing that, because I've seen movies that were shorter that dragged a lot more than this one. So I was pleasantly surprised by that. So I thought when I put the movie in, I was going to be like, the movie could have been trimmed here and there. I don't think. I'm thinking you could have taken things out. There's a cameo in this movie that I know some people are not going to like. That you can take those out. It doesn't really add anything. I like those little moments. I think they're funny, and I think they add to the overall feel of the movie, because the movie is very comedic, but it gets very dark in places, especially the last act of the movie, which goes down a really bleak path. But the movie earned it, and it was really well done. As for the acting in this movie, I'm going to give huge props to the actresses that played the kids in this movie. They did a fantastic job, considering that they're not professional actors. They're just regular kids that are in this movie. They both did a really good job, especially Autumn Ward, who plays the the evil of the sisters. You can tell she was having a fun time acting all evil and bad, and because she's having fun, we're having fun. So I really liked her performance. And Zoe Cox, who is of the two, is the more innocent sister, the younger sister. She did a really good job as well. And I gotta give even more props to Rebecca Kidd, who played the mother in the movie. Her performance at first isn't nothing special, not bad, not good, but then the finale kicks in. Her performance goes up to 11, and she kicks a lot of ass. Especially that third act is amazing. The movie really builds well to that third act. But before I mention that act, shout out to Myron Smith, the co-director, who plays that lovable asshole stepfather Dale. He was hilarious in the role. There's a fight sequence between him and one of his neighbors that is absolutely hysterical. He was so much fun in the role, and the acting overall from the other people is really good. I really can't single out a particularly bad performance, like one that I could remember. So everybody did a good job. As for the gore and makeup effects of the movie, it's not super gory. I do wish it was a little gorier, but that's me just being greedy. I'm a gore guy. But I thought the gore that was in this movie, it was actually really well done. You get a knife to an eye, you get a pencil into the ear, you get decapitation with a shovel, you get a bullet to the head, you got necks being bit. It delivers the goods. So I shouldn't say that I wasn't really disappointed by the it's not super gory. It does deliver exactly you would want out of a killer kid slash vampire movie. It delivers all you need from that. There's a little bit of nudity, not much, but it's not. You're not going into this movie for the nudity for obvious reasons, but you do get to see the mother, naked in the shower. So awesome, you do get something. And as for the music, I saw the music was a lot of fun. Count Smokula, who has a cameo in this movie, did a song for the soundtrack, and I love this song. There's actually a music video for it on the DVD. It's really, really a lot of fun. Speaking of the cameos, I can't believe I forgot to mention the cameos. Lloyd Kaufman has a cameo as a newscaster. I love Lloyd. I love Lloyd's sense of humor. If you are not a fan of Lloyd, you will not like his cameo. But I, being a Trauma fanboy, absolutely thought he was hysterical. So is Count Smokula. He did a great job as well. Jameson Newlander of the Lost Boys has a cameo. And I can't believe he was in this movie. It was really cool that he did that for them. And Butch Patrick of the Munsters actually has a cameo as well. And I can't believe he's in the movie. It's really cool that these guys participated into this movie. And they were good. It was fun seeing him. There were some familiar faces. And in particular, I would like seeing Lloyd Kaufman anywhere. He's in so many low-budget movies, but he's always, in my opinion, a hoot to watch. So overall, would I recommend Youngblood, Evil Intentions? Absolutely, I do. If you're an SOV nerd, you're going to want it. I mean, you're an SOV nerd, you're going to collect it, especially for the extras I'm about to talk to. And if you're a fan of Killer Kids movies and you have to see them all, then you definitely need to see this one. But this one has a vampire twist to it, which I thought was really cool. But so, yeah, hell yeah, I highly recommend Youngblood, Evil Intentions. It's a lot of fun. Now, as for the special features, we got audio commentary with directors Matt and Myron Smith. Now, this is the audio commentary. They go into detail about the shooting of the movie, about the cast, about the effects work, the fact that they had to reshoot the opening of the movie, where they filmed everything at. It's a really good track. If you're a fan of low-budget filmmaking and you want to know more, this is a good track to listen to. But I recommend the full-length documentary more called The Making of Youngblood, and it's 66 minutes long. It goes into incredible detail about the making of the movie, including the casting, the auditions, showing you the filming of the original opening scene, which took place in a house instead of a roller rink. It's very, very detailed. If you're a fan of like the trauma documentaries, like the one for Citizen Toxie and Terra Firma and Poltergeist, you will really like this documentary because you'll learn a lot from it. And if you're into making low-budget movies, it's best to watch other people who are making low-budget movies and learn from them and learn what not to do. So it was a really good documentary. There's deleted scenes which shows some various things, especially some flashbacks that were cut. Bloopers. They're bloopers. They're funny. I mean, if you don't like bloopers, don't watch them, but I like bloopers sometimes. And it's funny. I liked it. Count Smokula music video. This is a music video for the song he did for the movie called Youngblood. If you don't know who Count Smokula is, he's associated a lot with Trauma. And if you love Trauma, you know who he is, but he's a lot of fun as well. There's a Matt and Myron Smith trailers. It's for Invasion of the Killer Cicadas. I'm saying it wrong. Invasion of the Killer Cicadas. Damn it. Whatever. Those bugs. The insect. This one looks like a lot of fun. For what IMDb says, it's a short. This is their first full-length movie, and there's a trailer for 39 Ghosts, which I believe they say on the commentary is their next movie. So I look forward to that because there was a 10-year gap between the two movies. So I want to see, have they improved as filmmakers? I thought they did a damn good job here. So with more time and more money, I can see them just keep on going up. But there's also a behind the scenes gallery, SOV Horror Trailer Vault, which has a bunch of SOV horror trailers, and this artwork right here. alternate artwork. Pretty cool stuff. I like them both. I kind of like the first one more because it has more of a, like, DIY vibe to it. But yeah, like I said earlier, you like Killer Kids movies? You like shot on video movies? I highly recommend Youngblood, Evil Intentions. As usual, you can pick up a copy at www.sovhorror.com, where you can pick up this and so much more. Actually, this is the 42nd release, so you got 41 other releases you could be buying, so you should. Um, as for my channel, I have a couple more SOV horror reviews in the works, so look out for them. I got a review of Little Corey Gory, hoping that happens next month. I'm looking forward to that. With a Blu-ray coming out, I wanted to do like a fresh review for it, because there's not that many reviews for it. But yeah, comment down below. What's your favorite little Killer Kid movie? Let me know. If you like my channel, hit the bell, give me a thumbs up, and let me know the information down below. That's it for now. I'm Jonathan Knight. This is B Movie Madness. Thanks for